America.
And then there were two. Time to kick off the NBA Finals here on EA Sports. Game one just about set to go. We're at Talking Stick Resort Arena in downtown Phoenix. Tonight, it's the Phoenix Suns taking on the Philadelphia 76ers. Alongside Jay Williams, I'm Ed Cohen. Jay, you look at the Suns as they enter play. They have got to get home court advantage, and they'll need it in what's going to be a tight 5-game series.
And I'll tell you, these 5 games really make each game take on a greater importance than the 7-game series we're used to.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
It can only be one of 2 things here. 1, the defender ran out of gas, or 2, this dude is just unstoppable.
Richardson to Embiid. Short jumper won't go down.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
Simmons with it, just getting going here in game one. To Tobias Harris. Nothing going here on that drive. The Sixers with 4 to shoot. Simmons fires the 3. That's off the side of the rim, no good. To Kelly Oubre. Layup goes down. Well done.
I like that aggression early. You never just settle for jumpers. You attack, you attack, you attack. Then when they back off, you'll have room to shoot that, Jay.
Simmons to Tobias Harris. Simmons to Embiid. He's going to the free throw line to shoot.
Hey, look, sometimes you need to feel out your opponent. Let them know you're there. I'm okay with that early foul.
Ben Simmons at the line for 2 shots. 56% for his career. First one, count it. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Suns with the basketball. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
And he's going to the line to shoot.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time. Number 1, to see if they'll get caught. And number 2, to leave a little mark on you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
First try, no good. So he goes 1 for 2 from the line after hitting on the second. Foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
One free throw, count it. It's a 3-point play, and the lead up to 8. It's in the hands of Philadelphia. To Richardson. Chance for the process. Gets a look. Can't hit.
Woo! I like that intensity on that play. That's how you actually dig in the dirt and do your job on the defensive end.
Smith with it up top, trailing by 10. Trying to cash in. Harris's shot won't go.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling,
stuffs it down with authority.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
To Kelly Oubre. He cruises in for two. Too easy.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Sixers call for time as he'll talk things over here in the first quarter. Shifting gears, here comes some substitutions. To Simmons. Now ready for a couple of free throws.
Look, it's still early. Make your opponent work for those possessions. You don't want to start racking up too many personal fouls.
Ben Simmons has got 2 shots coming, shooting 75% so far tonight. Can't connect on the first free throw. Misses the second as well. To Kelly Oubre. To the rim, lays it up and in.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
No good on the second. It's a 1 of 2 trip. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
Whew. I don't think anyone saw this one coming, but it looks like they're trying to send a message. Look into their eyes. They're laser focused. They're playing as if this game is tied.
Aaron Baines sends it away.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
And scores.
And when people talk about vision, people usually talk about the vision to make the pass. But how about seeing the chaos in the traffic before the pass even occurs? That's next level vision. How can I catch people out of position defensively? That's what we saw in that last possession.
That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket.
Finally. Finally something goes their way. I don't think I need to tell you, but this has been a disaster of a first quarter. They just need somebody to get hot, and then they need to come together as a team and get a few stops.
To Richardson. From the painted area, won't go down. Another follows, still no good. To Booker. Look out, Devin Booker missed his first. That one goes.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Suns control the possession. Booker. Probing the defense. Trying to create. To Booker. The shot clock expires. New blood coming in for both sides. Simmons to Richardson. Aaron Baines swats it. Couldn't keep it in. It's out off Aaron Baines. And the reward, a couple of shots at the line.
Everybody in the building understands he's been a known target. Looks like they're hacking early in this one.
Ben Simmons, couple of free throws on the way. Shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. First try at the line, no good. Off the mark, 0 for 2 at the line. Gets to the basket and scores.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Mikal Bridges. The screen sets him up for 2.
The pro game has really come down to P&Rs. Let's see how the defense adjusts.
Here's Simmons with it up top. His guys down big. Screen coming. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Off the mark on his free throw. And counted at the rim.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
To Tobias Harris. Too much contact, and free throws coming.
Here's the truth. As long as you're using your legs and your body to stay in front of the offensive player, you won't get called for those. You keep reaching, though, it's going to be a long night.
And hits the first free throw. And gets both to drop at the line. Lays it up and in.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Simmons with it. Down a bundle. To Tobias Harris. Brunson curling inside. Won't go down.
And that's how you make a difference. Every shot that the offense takes, make sure that it has a 10 as far as degree of difficulty.
Off the assist.
It has been. The passing has been great, but the precision of the passing has been next level. Every pass has been delivered right in the pocket, ready for the player to either shoot or dunk the ball.
Oh, Ben Simmons. He's 3 of 5, 60% shooting from the field.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Simmons into the front court. Looking to make something happen. No good. Driving right to the basket. 17-footer at the buzzer. We've reached the end of the first quarter here in Game 1, and we're back after this. You're tuned into the NBA Finals on EA Sports. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Sixers control it. Simmons to Horford. Short jumper won't fall. Mikal Bridges. DeAndre Ayton. Able to convert inside.
Old school equals high percentage.
In the front court comes Simmons. He'll run the offense. Here comes the screen. Oh, Ben Simmons. 4 out of 7.
I know this for a fact, Ed. Ben Simmons wanted to channel his inner Bill Russell during the NBA awards. as he stood up on that stage accepting that Rookie of the Year trophy, looking down at all the people that hated on him and didn't think that after a year of being injured that he can come back and be the one that everybody thought he could be. One of only 7 players in NBA history to lead his team to 50-plus wins while accepting the Rookie of the Year trophy.
Here comes the screen. Simmons. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
Some players are just built to absorb the contact. He pretty much dusted that defender off like that was a bug at the park.
DeAndre Ayton to Mikal Bridges. Mikal Bridges with the strong finish. This is becoming a runaway.
They're getting to the rim at will, probably because we're watching Matador defense. You probably want to get in the way of your defender if they keep trying to attack the rim.
Horford to Simmons. Not that time. Oh, too much contact. Free throws on the way.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
First one goes down. Two for two on that trip. Won't go. DeAndre Ayton. Here comes the screen. To Crawford. Fires the three. Rebound taken by the Sixers. Sixers have the basketball. Simmons to Horford. Embiid to Tobias Harris. Has a chance. Wide open look, won't go.
Just seems like there's lead in the feet of the defenders. You have to bounce quicker to the ball to deter that shot.
Crawford. Short jumper off the mark. Simmons to Tobias Harris. To Simmons. Here comes the screen. Shot from in close, no good. To Mikal Bridges. Nothing going here on that drive. Has a look. Add 2 points to the board.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Philadelphia with the basketball. No good. Surveys the floor. He wants to deliver. DeAndre Ayton to Crawford. Five on the shot clock. All by himself. Creates his own shot there.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Now a whistle and a timeout for Philadelphia as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. We have both squads set to make some moves right now.
Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. And now he's going to shoot a few more as he's fouled going up for it.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
Kyle O'Quinn at the line for 2 shots. A career 74% free throw shooter. No good on the first. And a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
Booker with it. His guys holding the big lead. Buries it.
They got him in the first round to do exactly that. Make tough shots and help them win games.
It's in the hands of Philadelphia. Harris to Embiid. It was right there. Joel Embiid. Tough shooting. Only 2 for 6 after that make.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
From long range. Oh, good offense beating good defense.
When a rookie starts to believe that he not only can play, but more importantly, he belongs, nights like this become more and more common.
To Richardson. Embiid. Almost unlucky bounce. Devin Booker. And it's Harris who's able to clear the rebound. Had a good look there, but it's no good. Into the front court. It's Booker. His guys hold a commanding lead. Oh, nice find for the basket.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
To Tobias Harris. Nothing going here on that drive. Ah, missed it. How'd that not go down? Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Dario Saric. Richardson, down low for Harris. Whistled for the foul. Chance coming up at the free throw line.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
And he connects on the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2. Phoenix with it. To Kelly Oubre. A bad pass as the Sixers come up with this steal. And look out.
And cutting hard in transition is one of the most underrated things about this game. The harder you can cut is the more it opens up the floor to make plays just like that.
Nothing going here on that drive. Trying to cash in, not going down for him this time.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Jumper's good.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
A drive down the lane, but the shot won't go down. Has a chance. Look out, Devin Booker. 3 for 6 now.
If you're coaching against this player, you have to throw some fake traps, some fake schemes. How are you making this player think instead of just naturally reacting?
And he knocks it down, Jay. just inside the arc. At the buzzer, it's halftime here in Game 1. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
The Suns didn't hold back in that opening half. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. Have a look at the leading scorers to the Phoenix Suns. The 76ers did
Game track. Assists.
What you see on screen is how this team was able to gain this competitive advantage, doing what's necessary for the lead.
Player of the half.
The film speaks for itself. He's definitely the player of the half. Now he just got to give an encore to get his team to win.
Who was
Back.
First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. Sixers control it. Oh, denied.
As my old teammate RJ would say, stay down, clown.
For three, buries it on the catch and shoot.
He's most definitely got the hot hand behind the three-point arc. Anytime your first-round pick is shooting like this, your GMs and owners just sit back and smile.
Send it away.
Did you see how far he got up? He kept going up and up and up. I think he's still going up.
Stuffs it down with authority.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
And a rim rocker, Joel Embiid. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
And he scores on the step back.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Simmons with it. Down a bundle. To Richardson. Can't miss those. Lets it fly from long range. Oh, that's how it's done.
He showed that he had great chemistry with his teammates on that shot. Keep getting him good looks, and the one will just keep scoring.
And the reward, he's going to the line.
Just because a team's winning doesn't mean the refs are going to put away the whistle. Play right all the way through.
Ben Simmons. He's got 2 shots coming. He's shooting 36% in this one. Oops, he missed the first one. Good bounce back. Hits his second. It's a 1-of-2 trip. Now a steal by Philly. A drive to the basket, but the shot rattles around and out. Screen coming. Booker. Give him 2 points. High percentage.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
And a nice finish at the rim.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Booker. He was all over him.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Runner's good there.
Ooh, he teased me a little bit right there. But see, I like that. That's called a great entertainer. Always leaving me on the edge of my seat.
Knocks it down from mid-range.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
Won't go down. Defender's lucky he wasn't called.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like the mere presence of him in the paint was enough to throw up the concentration of the guy trying to drop the layup in.
Beyond the arc for three. Not that time. He missed it. Harris to Embiid. Nothing going here on that drive. From the painted area, won't go down. Has a look. Can't connect. Sixers have the basketball. From the outside, no good. To Kelly Oubre. He gets it in the right corner. Booker. Scores from the post.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in a defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
And the Suns secure the rebound. And the slam.
Man, they are just continuing to pour it on. But the one thing we know about in this league, you have to make sure that you continue to play with energy because leads can evaporate quickly.
Trying to cash in. Knocks it down. Off the step back.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Right time. Right player.
Can't teach height.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Mikal Bridges. Here's a chance from long range. He engulfed him that time. Philadelphia with the basketball. Simmons to Richardson. To Simmons. He gets it.
As a rookie last year, Ben Simmons averaged 16 points a game and posted 12 triple-doubles, the second most by any rookie in NBA history. Or was last year really his rookie year? We can debate that one later.
Aaron Baines powers it through.
People at home, did you know that Aaron Baines played rugby growing up? He knows no other way but to be physical on the court because that's how he leaves his mark.
Simmons driving, but his shot no good.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jarring is only going to escalate.
Here's Simmons with it up top. His guys down big. To Horford. Goes to the left side. Simmons to Horford. There it is, Al Horford. It's been a quiet night. Only 3 attempts, but he makes that one stick. DeAndre Ayton. Has a chance. Shot's no good. You have to like the confidence, but that was a difficult shot.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
The pass set it all up.
I remember my high school coach said 1 man can't beat 5. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
Simmons to Horford. wide open look won't go. Short jumper off the mark. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Leaving no doubt. Slams it down.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry four other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
The shot no good by Simmons. Deep two there, won't go. Has a look. Simmons with a shot, no good. Slam dunk, DeAndre Ayton. Clock runs out. The Suns lead it big. It'll be Suns basketball as we begin the fourth quarter, and it might be time to empty the bench, Jay. This game appears to be well in hand.
And their starting five has certainly earned the fourth quarter off. They've been terrific this ball game. And this is the type of game where you find a chance to relax. You ice up, you watch your other teammates play, you applaud them, and you get ready for the next game.
And they call it.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
Horford. A pass stolen by Phoenix.
You got to go for the score here right now in this possession.
Mikal Bridges. Trying to cash in and buries it. Jay, they'll take that any day.
You know, it reminds me of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
It's good, and one.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Al Horford at the line for a chance at a three-point play. Shoots it at 75% for his career. To Crawford. Has a chance. That's usually one that he'll knock down.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
That's out of bounds. Last touch by a Sixer. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Booker. Going to launch beyond the arc. Trying for a 30-point night, but it's no good. Richardson picked up by Booker. To Embiid. Big finish at the rim. Good luck keeping up with that.
Did you see that jump? It was as quick as a pogo stick.
It's Suns ball. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Now that's a contest. Simmons with it. Looking to make something happen. Harris to Embiid. And finishes strong.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
To Booker. 4-3. This guy can beat anyone straight up. Devin Booker. Good closeout. Still knocks it down.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
Devin Booker, that's how you defend.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Off the assist.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
To Mikal Bridges. To Kelly Oubre. Not that time. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
He'll go to the foul line to shoot.
Sometimes when you get up big, you get a little careless. But attention to detail through the end, that's how you avoid unnecessary fouls.
Ben Simmons, couple of free throws on the way. He's shooting 38% in this one. So he hits the first, misses the second. Fires the three. Textbook defense. Simmons into the front court. He'll run the offense. Now a drive, but the shot won't fall.
That's superb defense. That's a defense getting there from the weak side early and making the player short on the shot.
And he drains it.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. And he finishes at the rim.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
To Tobias Harris. Richardson. Knocked loose. Plays like that could turn a game around. Shot from the lane won't go to Tobias Harris. And he's fouled. A trip to the line coming up.
Okay, now we're on the home stretch, and you got a big lead. Don't let your opponent back in this game by giving up extra possessions.
Tobias Harris at the line for 2 shots. Hasn't missed yet. Knocks down the first. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. To Kelly Oubre. Count the bucket for 2.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
And stuffs it home. He's been a one-man show, but Jay, they're still down in this one.
He's their lone bright star, their only star tonight. Some other of the supporting cast members really need to step up.
In the front court comes Simmons. Down a bundle. Knocked loose. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Suns. And they call it.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
First free throw is good. Can't connect on the second, and he splits the pair. Gets a look, can't hit.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Harris to Embiid. Oh, the Suns come up with the steal.
Let's just let the clock run out. We got to get out of here. I got a dinner to go to.
Easy path to the rim.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Got it.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Doesn't have the touch. No good.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
Booker with it. His guys holding the big lead. Has a look. Booker's shot off the mark. To Embiid. Richardson to Embiid. Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4. Not that time.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Fires the 3. Cleared out by Embiid. Shot by Simmons won't fall. It's the Suns with the victory. And for the very first time